Welcome to Hospitality Property School. This podcast is where savvy hotel, inn, bed and breakfast, and resort owners and managers get their bi-weekly dose of hospitality property tactics and strategies from authorities in the hospitality industry. They will share their decades of experience and help you find success. You are listening to Hospitality Property School with your host, Jerry McPherson. Welcome to another edition of Hospitality Property School. I am your instructor, Jerry McPherson, and today I'm going to take a look at creating an employee training program. In our last podcast, I looked at the pros and cons of employee training. If you have not heard it, you should check it out, and you can find it at KeystoneHospitalityDevelopment.com/KHDC049. Today, I'm going to take a closer look at creating an employee training program. You have to look at training as an investment in your property and staff that will provide lasting returns in productivity and profits, but only if it's well planned and implemented. It all starts with you. To be competitive, hospitality property owners and managers must make a commitment to any new training programs and create an atmosphere and culture of ongoing employee and business improvement. Assess the training needs by defining your hospitality property's needs and goals. Define short and long-term goals. Based on these needs and goals, identify position-related goals and skills necessary for your employees to achieve these goals. As these are being determined, add them to your operations manual. You want to start training with new employees. Here's a step-by-step way to get you started. New employees to your property can be welcomed with an orientation program that will make them feel at ease and part of the team. Your orientation program can provide employees with the proper introduction to your property, what is expected of them, and where they fit in to the overall goals. New employees need to become acquainted with their new workplace immediately, so take them on a tour and point out the essential locations. While touring the facility, introduce new employees to their co-workers. Give them a copy of an employee handbook that contains your hospitality property's rules and regulations. It should also cover the benefits, pay dates, pay time off, lunch, other work breaks, state or provincial and federal employment laws, acts, and more. Provide the employee with a signature page that outlines that they have read and understand what is outlined in the handbook. It should also include their expected goals and how they fit into the overall needs of the property. This information should be discussed during the new employee orientation so that an employee can get clarification on any points they are unsure of. Although an employee might have experience in the hospitality industry, they still need to learn how your property system works. An option might be shadowing an employee or employing a mentor to guide them through their first couple of weeks on your property. Schedule an employee evaluation after some time on the job. This can benefit both employers and employees by giving them each an opportunity to discuss how the employee is performing in his or her role and what they may need to do to be more successful. You may want to consider a 30, 60, or 90-day review period for new employees. Now, the ongoing training. Separate trainings into two categories, soft and hard skills. Now, soft skills are trainings on such topics as customer service, policies, harassment, diversity, safety, and other general information trainings. Hard skills are those to complete specific tasks, such as equipment operation or specific job procedures. Create a training template on paper or on computer spreadsheet that lists the employees' names, job titles, and all the trainings you plan to offer. Placing scheduled training days next to employees' names for each training will allow you to use the templates as a scheduling and tracking guide. Match employees with trainings that suit their specific jobs. Some general information training should be assigned to every employee on the training template. Designate an in-house training coordinator or team to help develop and create your program. There are resources online that could help you with this. You may also want to consider hiring an independent training company to develop your program. Your coordinator or team leader will oversee all training programs. Implement your training program with all new hires during their orientation, especially those trainings related to the safety and your hospitality properties policies. Arrange for current employees to attend training as needs arise or schedule allows. Follow through with your training programs. If you're going to spend time and money getting it prepared, your goal should be to get each employee trained as quickly as possible. Monitor your training programs regularly by obtaining employee feedback and comparing the departments before and after the training. It's okay to tweak and modify trainings as the program progresses. Developing an effective employee training program is vital to the long-term success of any hospitality property. Training programs provide multiple benefits for the employees and your business, but only if they are carefully planned and properly implemented. You have to prioritize your types of training. Implement training models in order of outside importance. If customer service or time management is a major issue, roll out those trainings first. Use a professional trainer or experienced employee whenever possible. The outside trainer's interaction and presentation with materials can have a major and lasting effect with training. Use multimedia tours. Professional training organizations use slideshows, whiteboards, games, role-playing, and videos, in addition to written material. Create an employee feedback form to rate the training and collect comments and opinions as to the training session's perceived effectiveness. Participant feedback must be taken seriously to grow the program and to gauge its impact. Make training part of every new employee's orientation going forward. New employees are prime candidates for training during their first days on the job. Now, don't go overboard. Limit the time for each training to no more than 60 to 90 minutes, or even less. This will make the scheduling predictable and help prevent employees from experiencing information overload. Now, it is really important that all managers and supervisors be on board with the concepts presented and train themselves. Without the support and understanding of management, training programs run the risk of having little or no benefit. Work together to set goals. When creating a new training program, allow employees to give their input on the goal-making process. By letting the employees work as the goal setters, management can show these workers that they are important members of the business instead of just lowly employees. And one last point today. When your employees complete a training session, they should be recognized for their achievements. Showing them you truly appreciate all they have done could encourage them to continue to put an effort into being the best staff they can be. If you have any interesting stories about creating an employee training program and would like to share, and we would like to hear them, or have any questions or feedback, please leave them in the comments section of the show notes. You can find them at keystonehospitalitydevelopment.com/KHDC050. Wow, 50 sessions. Well, that's it for today's session of Hospitality Property School. We do appreciate your comments, and if you have any topic ideas, please reach out to us on Facebook at facebook.com/KeystoneHTC, on Twitter at twitter.com/KeystoneHTC, or by email at info@KeystoneHospitalityDevelopment.com. So, as always, let's work together to put heads in your beds. Until next time, have a fun day. This session of Hospitality Property School has come to a close. Be sure to subscribe so as not to miss any hospitality property tactics and strategies that will help you find the success you have always dreamed of. And don't forget to rate and review so we can continue to bring you the best content possible. We will see you next time, right here in Hospitality Property School.